Hello everybody, this is Nick Savides, aka Savides the Beast. Today we're doing positive news, 10 news stories, not like long ones, but news stories that are positive. Because the news always focus on bad things, sometimes they focus on good things. I got this information from the Daily Hive, so thank you Daily Hive, and from the Today Show on the website, thank you. So the first one is, the first day of summer is tomorrow, June 21st, which is woo! Good, because it warms up, even though it already is warm here in Missouri all the time. But warms up and it's first day of summer. So make your summer count, do fun stuff, save money, use it wisely, use your time wisely, because time is not, don't take time for granted, because any day God could take away, any day God can take away your time or anything, or just use it wisely. So the first one, that was the first one. Second one is New Yorkers unite to scrub off hateful graffiti on subway car, which there's a lot of graffiti in New York City, which very proud of those people, because like not a lot of people would go scrub graffiti. Sometimes it's hard to scrub graffiti. People that even get sentenced to do community service don't even like to scrub off graffiti. They hate doing it. So for people to unite and actually do that on their own is very rewarding and very good for them, and I just want to congratulate them and thank them. Number 3, this woman wins $3.3 million after quitting her job. She was from Colorado, and she has played the lottery for 30 years. So congratulations, and you earned it because you worked your butt off and you quit your job. Well, you probably quit your job even before you know you won the lottery, but good job. Number 4, Ontario cop joins street dancer and busts out some amazing dance videos. I saw this video on Daily Hive, and oh my gosh, it was crazy. So what I just want to say is use your talents wisely. No matter what people say, if you have a talent, use it as your job or do something hobby-wise with it. Don't let people put you down, because when people put you down, they're just jealous of you and they just want your talents, or they want to focus on them. So do what you do, because God created you for a reason. He gave you the talents you wanted for a reason. Number 5, the crowd cheers for Lainey Fredrickson, Oklahoma high schooler. She has special needs, and she scored the last point of the game, and the crowd went wild. And I congratulate people, because some people are afraid to put special needs kids into sports when they're just like us. They're human beings. They got feelings too. Yeah, they may be special needs, but God still created them, and they still can do stuff like us too. Number 6, yeah. Mac the Black Lab is hailed as a hero after barking in the backyard of his Iowa home. The dog was barking because the next door neighbor, Marcy Allen, was slumped over in the mud, experiencing a stroke. Scott, his owner, ran over in to check out on Allen and could see she was not doing well. Emergency crews were called, and Marcy has recovered. So I want to say props to the dog and props to the owners for going to them. And hope you're doing okay now, Marcy. And that props to that dogs can sense stuff, even though we can't sense it. Number 7, 98-year-old donates $2 million to wildlife. Props to that, because you could just keep that money. He could have just kept that money, but he didn't. He gave $2 million to wildlife to preserve animal preserves and other stuff. Number 8, a woman in Chicago helped a blind Cubs fan get a cab after he waited several minutes for a cab. So it's like, people need to be nice to other people no matter what. You know, they can't tell he's blind. If you see somebody put your hand up, get him like the cab driver should be able to come. That just shows how bad cab drivers are in Chicago. And I'm not hating on Chicago, because I'm from Chicago. Well, I'm not from Chicago, but I'm from Wooddale, which is suburbs of Chicago. And so people need to be more nice. That's what I'm doing this 10 positive news for. So, number 9, Krispy Kreme is giving teachers free coffee because they deserve it. And yes, they do. They don't get paid a lot, and they have to work with kids. And nowadays, teenagers and stuff, not to be mean or anything, but they're spoiled, and they think they're all that, and they need to be, not taught lesson, but like, they need to learn that you have to work hard for stuff and not get stuff, and that you need to do good in school, or else then if you don't do good in school, you're not going to do good in college, and if you don't do good in college, then you're not gonna have a good career. And you guys, all you teenagers, you're actually gonna be our future. So like, we need you to step up to the plate and work your hardest and do your best. And number 10, this one is really crazy. I saved it for number 10 because it's a crazy one. This dude was having a seizure. This man was having a seizure in his car, and this hero just jumped into the car and helped park the car. An ambulance came, and he recovered, and he went to the hospital, and he is now okay because that person just jumped in and took the courage to jump in and get out of his car and go into a moving vehicle and save this dude's life. Not many people would do that when it's hard to steer from a passenger seat. And this is AKA, well, I don't know why I say AKA. This is Savides, AKA Savides the Beast. And this is 2017 positive news. More positive news coming to you soon.